We use water for almost everything in our life, drinking, cooking, swimming, you name it. But have you ever stopped to think, is the water you use every day actually safe? Could it be hiding something dangerous? The truth is that toxic things can contaminate water without any warning signs. So how can we know if the water we use is truly safe? That's the question that inspired us to create a simple yet powerful solution.
The AquaMetrix is a portable IoT-based kit to detect heavy metals in water. Before I start to explain more about the AquaMetrix, what exactly are heavy metals?
Heavy metals are metals that have a relatively high density compared to water, and they are absolutely toxic to humans even at low concentration. For example, the effect of heavy metal like copper toward human and the environment. If copper enters human body, it can cause serious illness like tuberculosis and anemia. Meanwhile, in aquatic life, copper can reduce reproduction rates. What makes the heavy metal pollution even more frightening is the fact that it cannot be seen, cannot be tasted, or even smelled by our senses.
Heavy metal pollution is a major health and environmental issue. Let's take a look at a real-life case about heavy metal pollution in Malaysia's environment. Sungai Langat is located in Selangor, was once a river filled with prawns and big fish. But they slowly disappeared after the river was contaminated by heavy metals. Local fishermen reported smaller sized fish and no more prawns were left. Phenomena like this takes a toll on communities. Ultimately, heavy metals come from all kinds of sources like mining, smelting, manufacturing, and etc. Almost sound like heavy metal contamination is inevitable, right?
Without suitable detection methods, the public is left unaware of the quality of their water sources, while the adverse effect of this contamination will take place before anyone can take action.
What about the current detection methods? Don't they exist?
Some machines do exist, like spectrophotometers and atomic absorption spectrometers, but they are lab equipment which are massive, expensive, and complicated to understand and are limited to laboratories. That is where our smart innovation comes in.
Introducing the AquaMetrix, a portable, affordable, and easy-to-use heavy metal detection kit that integrates digital technology and Internet of Things. So far, we have created the prototype for the AquaMetrix. So, how does the AquaMetrix work? First, collect water sample using the cuvette. Then, put the cuvette inside the AquaMetrix. The Arduino system, powered by a battery, will be activated and prepares to receive data from the color sensor. This TCS3200 sensor detects any color changes in the water caused by heavy metal using light reflections. The Arduino Wi-Fi then analyzes this data and sends real-time results along with GPS location to the cloud. What's more important, the data in the cloud can then be accessed by environmental agencies and the public. The public will know which water sources are contaminated by heavy metals and which are not. On the other hand, environmental agencies like Jabatan Alam Sekitar will be notified and can take immediate action against contaminated water sources so adverse effects can be avoided.
Hold on now. I know sounds far-fetched, right? Arduino to detect heavy metals? The reality is it's 100% possible. We know this thanks to research conducted in 2020 by a university in Indonesia. They successfully proved that the TCS3200 sensor could identify heavy metals with over 95% accuracy and precision on average.
Now, with that out of the way, let's compare it with the traditional atomic absorption spectrometer. Its cost reaches tens of thousands and weighs around 166 kilograms. Just how heavy is that? Only a trained technician or a scientist can use it since it is so complicated to use. But the AquaMetrix costed us under 100 ringgit and weighs only around 1.5 kilograms. Anyone can use the AquaMetrix since it is as easy as using a COVID-19 self-test. That is 99% lighter, 95% smaller, 98% cheaper, and 100% more accessible.
With AquaMetrix, water testing is no longer limited to scientists in lab. It's now available and suitable to be used by fishermen checking their river water, communities monitoring their local lakes, and even students or researchers learning about environmental safety. It's enabled rapid detection, fast response, and built a nationwide early warning system to overcome heavy metal pollution crises before they escalate.
Our project directly supports two major sustainable development goals. Goal number 6, clean water and sanitation, and goal number 40, life below water. We believe that our revolutionary technology should serve not just experts, but everyone. And through AquaMetrix, we're turning that belief into reality.
Now we can be sure that our water is safe to use.
That's all from AquaMetrix. Bye!